Welcome to the introduction of Cracking CRISPR, a game exploring the world of DNA editing. This game will teach you about the basics of DNA and how CRISPR Cas9 is used to edit genes. Here, we will show you how to get started and some of the game's main features. The first thing to point out is that the game can be played using a desktop computer, laptop, or mobile device, and you do not need to download an app. You can open and play it on most browsers. When you begin, you will see the main screen. This includes a detailed introduction and a section about how to play. It's a good idea to read through these and get familiar with the material before you get started. Let's take just a minute to show you the introduction page. You can check out the How to Play page on your own. Trust me, it is worth reading. We know you want to jump in and start playing the game, but we do want you to take a quick look, or a long look at the introduction section. This is a great place to get some background on the science behind CRISPR. Like, what is CRISPR? You can also watch the video about CRISPR if you aren't interested in reading these sections. Speaking of not wanting to read, we have audio options for the text in the introduction. If you click on the play button, you will get a spoken version of the text. You might even recognize the voice. Okay, so let's get back to playing the game. Let's start a new game by clicking the play button to begin. Once you are in the game menu, you will see if you have any previously saved games. Since this is likely your first time playing, you will want to click Start a new game to play the game from the beginning. When you begin a new game, you'll start by reading a short introduction. You might notice the blue play icon near the top. Anytime you see this icon, you can click to play an audio narration of the text on the page. Make sure you have your computer's audio turned on so you can hear the narrations.
Welcome to the CRISPR laboratory. Here we use gene editing to help treat certain medical problems, like cancer. We're so glad you are joining us. We have just a couple things to go over, and then you can meet the team and choose your mentor. Your CRISPR orientation is just about to start.
We will zip through the next pages, but you will want to take time to read them when you first play the game. When you're done with the intro pages, you can choose one of the lab members to be your mentor in the game. Click on them to read more about them. You can also click the audio icon to hear them introduce themselves.
Hello, I'm Claire. I'm on a mission to understand how life works on the tiniest level. Lately, I've been researching new ways to edit DNA to prevent harmful diseases. I will be happy to help if there's anything you need.
Once you pick your mentor, you'll enter your name. And then answer a question about whether or not you've played the game before. You'll then get the chance to take an optional pre-quiz. It's not required, but if you take it, you'll get an extra 50 bonus points added to your score. Let's skip it for now. This is your lab dashboard. Here you can see your progress on all sections of the game. The 4 levels listed below are DNA Basics, Intro to CRISPR, Next Generation Sequencing, and CRISPR Medicine. Oh, and just so you know, you can take the quiz up to 3 times. The player summary bar at the bottom lets you see your level progress and score at any time. As you play through the levels, you will earn badges for each section completed, which will appear here. Now let's begin the first level together. you'll notice that each level is made up of a couple of different sections, and also includes an intro page. So it's a good idea to begin here. This is the intro page for the DNA Basics section. When you enter a level, you'll notice a menu at the top, which shows you all the different sections in that level. These have to be completed in sequential order, so you have to finish one section before moving on to the next. Remember, it's always a good idea to read through the intro page to make sure you're familiar with the material before you get started. When you're done reading the introduction, you can begin the first section of the first level. Each section follows the same format. There's a challenge to solve towards the top, which is listed in this box. Let's solve the first challenge together. So, for this first challenge, we have to find the nucleobases, C, C, G, in the DNA strand below. To complete the challenge, click on the Select Nucleobases button to activate it and look for those bases in the strand. So, C, C, G, and remember they could be on either side, either going upward or downward. So here we have C, C, G. Then submit the strand. If the challenge is completed correctly, you'll get a badge and some points. Each challenge in the game will be a little different, but it will follow the same format on the page with your goal listed at the top. So make sure you carefully read the instructions in the challenge at the top of the page to find out what to do. Now, we don't want to give too much away, so we'll let you complete the rest of the levels on your own. When you finish all levels, go back to the lab dashboard and take the quiz to test your knowledge and earn more points. Good luck!